And as all that's going on, there's this. The Trump administration's immigration crackdown reaching a historic milestone. As sources tell Fox News that ICE made a record 51,000 arrests in July. That is the highest monthly arrest total in the agency's history. Let's bring in former ICE Director and former DHS Deputy Assistant Secretary Jonathan Fahey. So we've got the record numbers in the month of July, and yet MAGA still has the long knives out for DHS Secretary Markwayne Mullin.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting because these numbers are, record number last month, record numbers this month. And remember earlier in this year, we had the shutdown, so it's sort of hard to get the numbers going. But right now we have a lot of agents getting up and running. I think there's 5,000 new deportation officers coming online. So those numbers are going to keep high. I think some of the criticism he's getting or some of the statements he's made outside of the job where he's talking about various immigration issues. And I think that's always a tricky area because when people hear euphemisms like comprehensive immigration reform and things like that, their antenna goes up and it's like, we've seen this movie before and we think it means amnesty. He came back after that recent speech and said, look, if you're here illegally, you have to go. And I think that has to be the message because one of the most important things they've done, they've gotten 2.2 million people to self-deport. If people get the message that they can stay, they're not going to self-deport. So those numbers need to be high and also for deterrence of new people coming in, because we do not want a repeat of what went on under Biden or what was just going on in Spain last week.
Yeah, the situation in Quetta, you had 60,000 Moroccans who suddenly decided, let's go into the country because somebody said the door is open. I mean, 2028, if a Democratic president gets in, do you expect that we'll see a situation like that return to the United States as we saw under Biden? I mean, Quetta kind of looked like, we were talking about this, all those Haitians in Del Rio. Right. 15, 20,000 of them that came streaming across the border.
Right. This must have given Bill Maloogian some flashbacks from his coverage. But the scary thing about it is the Spanish government was tougher on these migrants than the Biden administration, because remember the Biden administration, we had upwards of 300,000 people coming in a month. They weren't sending them back. They were bringing them in and welcoming them into the country. But yes, it will get worse if the Democrats are elected, because since the 2024 election, we have seen the Democrats get more radical on this issue, just like you were talking about with the New York issue. They are essentially opposed to even deporting the most serious criminals. So it's game on if the Democrats ever win again. There's no border, and it's going to be mass amnesty under any respect. And, you see New York every single day, they're sending criminals back out in the street rather than turning them over ice 7,000 times just last year.
On your point of the potential consequences of the election, here's what Democrat from Massachusetts, Seth Moulton, who's in a tight race, said about immigration. Listen here.
Number one, prosecute ICE. Prosecute them for violating the law. They need to be held accountable. Number two, create an immigration system that actually incentivizes people to come here legally, not illegally. Three, we need a pathway to citizenship for everybody who's here.
All right, so there's a real contradiction there, right? Incentivize people to come here legally, but give everybody who's here illegally citizenship. I mean, the pull factor that something like that would do is just, it's extraordinary.
Yeah, that's what you end up getting in Spain. It's like all of these euphemisms, gobbledygook. It's like, we want it to be done legally, but we'll reward you for doing it illegally. They should essentially get rid of the legal immigration system and just say we have the illegal system, because coming here illegally under the Democrat rule is a far greater benefit to people than coming legally, which takes a lot of time, effort, and money. And this idea is going to prosecute ICE agents for what? For enforcing laws passed by Congress? It's totally insane that they'll turn criminals back in the street, or the governor of Minnesota pardoning child rapists so they can stay in the country, but then you'll prosecute law enforcement officers that are simply doing their job, which is enforcing the law and doing it in good faith, unlike the prior administration.
Well, no question this is going to be a huge issue in the midterms. Jonathan, always great to spend time with you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.